Are you struggling to find true love? Are you wondering why you can't seem to attract the right person or make a relationship work? In this life theory lesson, we will explore 15 reasons why people struggle to find love and what you can do to overcome these obstacles. From unrealistic expectations to trust issues, we will cover it all. So, let's dive in and discover what might be holding you back from finding the love you deserve. Number 1. They have unrealistic expectations. The first reason why people struggle to find true love is because they have unrealistic expectations. It is important to remember that love is not always like the fairy tales or movies that we see. Often, people have a specific idea of what they want in a partner, and it may not align with reality. For example, they may be seeking someone who is flawless, perfect in every way, and shares all of their interests and values. While having standards is essential, having unrealistic expectations can limit the potential for finding a partner who may be an excellent match for you. It is essential to recognize that everyone has flaws and imperfections, and it is unrealistic to expect someone to be perfect. Additionally, finding someone who shares all of your interests and values is rare, and it's okay to have differences. Instead of seeking perfection, focus on finding someone who is compatible with you and shares similar core values. The importance of realistic expectations when looking for love cannot be overstated. Having unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment and ultimately prevent you from finding true love. Instead, focus on what truly matters in a relationship and try to find someone who shares those values. Having unrealistic expectations is one of the main reasons why people struggle to find true love. It is essential to understand that finding love is not always like the movies, and perfection is not a realistic expectation. Focus on finding someone who is compatible with you and shares your core values. By doing so, you may be surprised at the love that you will find. 2. They focus too much on themselves. Have you ever wondered why some people struggle to find true love? While it's true that love is complicated and there are many factors involved, there are certain behaviors and attitudes that can hold us back from finding love. In this lesson, Life Theory will explore 15 reasons why people struggle to find true love. The second reason on our list is that some people focus too much on themselves. While it's important to prioritize self-care and self-love, being too self-centered can be a major obstacle in finding a fulfilling relationship. When we're too focused on ourselves, we may overlook the needs and feelings of our potential partners. We may also have unrealistic expectations of what a relationship should be like, and become frustrated or disappointed when those expectations are not met. Additionally, being too self-centered can lead us to prioritize our own desires and goals over the needs and desires of our partner. This can create tension and conflict in the relationship, ultimately leading to its downfall. It's important to find a balance between self-care and caring for our partner. When we prioritize the needs and feelings of our partner, we can build a strong foundation of trust and respect in our relationship. This can lead to a more fulfilling and satisfying relationship for both partners. One example of focusing too much on ourselves could be only wanting to do things that interest us and not being open to exploring our partner's interests. A key note to remember is that a relationship is a partnership, and both partners need to feel heard and respected in order for it to thrive. Being too self-centered can be a major obstacle in finding true love. It's important to prioritize our own needs while also being open and attentive to the needs of our partner. By finding a healthy balance between self-care and caring for our partner, we can build a strong and fulfilling relationship. 3. They have a negative attitude. Some people have a negative attitude. When it comes to relationships, having a positive outlook is crucial. People who have a negative attitude tend to focus on the negatives and find faults in others, which can be a huge turn-off for potential partners. Negativity can also lead to low self-esteem, making it difficult to form deep connections with others. A negative attitude can stem from various sources, including past experiences, personal insecurities, and unrealistic expectations. However, it's essential to recognize that a negative attitude is a barrier to finding love. If you find yourself frequently complaining about dating, having a cynical outlook on relationships, or struggling to see the good in people, it's time to reevaluate your mindset. Instead, try to focus on the positive aspects of dating and relationships. Look for the good in others, and try to approach dating with an open mind. Practicing gratitude and self-love can also help shift your mindset and improve your overall outlook on life. Remember, a positive attitude attracts positive people and experiences into your life. Having a negative attitude can be a significant hindrance when it comes to finding true love. By focusing on the positives, practicing gratitude and self-love, and approaching dating with an open mind, you can shift your mindset and attract positive people and experiences into your life. 4. They don't put themselves out there. Many people struggle to find true love because they simply don't put themselves out there. They may be shy, introverted, or lack confidence in themselves. Some people may also fear rejection and avoid pursuing romantic relationships altogether. However, finding love often requires taking some risks and putting yourself in situations where you can meet new people. This may mean joining a dating app, attending social events, or even just striking up conversations with strangers. It's important to remember that finding love is a numbers game. The more people you meet, the higher the likelihood of finding someone who is a good match for you. By putting yourself out there and being open to new experiences, you increase your chances of finding that special someone. It's natural to feel nervous or scared when putting yourself out there, but taking risks is often necessary to find love. Don't let fear hold you back from pursuing the relationship you want. Number 5. They don't work on themselves. One of the reasons why people may struggle to find true love is because they don't work on themselves. This could manifest in a few different ways. Firstly, they may not be aware of their own flaws and how those flaws may impact a relationship. Without acknowledging and working on their flaws, they may continue to sabotage potential relationships without even realizing it. Secondly, they may not have a clear sense of who they are and what they want in a partner. Without this clarity, they may find themselves constantly seeking validation from others or settling for relationships that don't truly fulfill them. Finally, they may not have a strong sense of self-worth or self-love. Without valuing themselves, they may struggle to attract partners who will value and respect them in turn. It's important to work on yourself before entering into a relationship, as this can help you to become a better partner and attract healthier relationships. This can involve things like therapy, self-reflection, setting personal boundaries, and developing healthy habits. Someone who struggles with anger issues may benefit from therapy to learn coping mechanisms and develop healthier ways of communicating with their partner. Alternatively, someone who struggles with self-esteem may benefit from setting boundaries around negative self-talk and focusing on building self-confidence through positive affirmations or self-care practices. The key takeaway here is that working on yourself is an ongoing process that can benefit not only your personal growth but also your relationships. By investing in yourself and your own growth, you may find that you are better able to attract and maintain fulfilling relationships in the long run. 6. They're not ready for a serious relationship. Many people struggle to find true love because they simply are not ready for a serious relationship. They may be at a point in their life where they are focused on other things such as their career, personal goals, or even just enjoying their single life. Sometimes people may believe that they are ready for a serious relationship, but when they actually start dating someone they realize that they are not emotionally available or willing to make the necessary compromises that come with being in a committed relationship. Someone who is very career-driven may find it difficult to make time for a relationship or to prioritize their partner's needs over their work commitments. Or someone who has just come out of a long-term relationship may not be emotionally ready to invest in another serious relationship. It's important for individuals to be honest with themselves about their readiness for a serious relationship before getting involved with someone else. This can prevent them from hurting themselves or their partner in the long run. Being ready for a serious relationship requires emotional maturity, a willingness to make compromises and prioritize a partner, and an openness to vulnerability and intimacy. It's important for individuals to be honest with themselves about their readiness for a relationship before getting involved with someone else. 7. They have trust issues. Having trust issues can be one of the biggest reasons why people struggle to find true love. These issues can stem from past relationships, childhood experiences, or even personal insecurities. Trust issues can lead to people being guarded and closed off, making it difficult for them to form deep and meaningful connections with others. They may also find themselves questioning their partner's every move or behavior, leading to unnecessary stress and tension in the relationship. It's important for individuals with trust issues to work on themselves and address the root of their insecurities. Seeking therapy or counseling can be helpful in addressing trust issues and developing healthy communication skills in relationships. Trust is the foundation of any successful relationship, and without it, it's difficult to build a strong and lasting connection. Working on trust issues is crucial for individuals who want to find true love and form healthy relationships. 8. They have commitment issues. Having commitment issues can be a significant barrier to finding true love. People with commitment issues may fear being tied down, giving up their freedom, or becoming vulnerable to someone else. These individuals may avoid commitment by dating multiple people simultaneously, never committing to a relationship, or sabotaging relationships when they start to get too serious. While fear of commitment is a common issue, it can be worked through with therapy or self-reflection. It's important to identify the root cause of this fear and work to overcome it to have a successful and fulfilling relationship. Someone who has had a traumatic experience in a past relationship may be hesitant to commit again due to fear of being hurt. It's important for them to work through those emotions and learn to trust again. The key takeaway is that if you want to find true love, you need to be willing to commit to a relationship. Addressing commitment issues will be necessary to form a healthy, long-lasting relationship. 9. They are too picky. People who are too picky can have a hard time finding true love. They may have an unrealistic expectation of what their perfect partner should be like, or they may have a long list of requirements that their partner must meet. While it is important to have standards and boundaries, being too picky can limit their dating pool and prevent them from finding someone who is truly compatible with them. Sometimes, people may reject a potential partner based on superficial traits or qualities that may not be essential to a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Someone may reject a potential partner because they do not meet their physical appearance standards or because they do not have a certain job or educational background. While it is important to have physical attraction and shared interests, focusing too much on these factors can prevent people from developing deeper connections and getting to know the real person behind the external characteristics. It is important to keep an open mind and be willing to give people a chance, even if they do not fit all of their criteria. By being less picky, people can expand their dating pool and increase their chances of finding true love. It is important to focus on the qualities and values that are truly important in a partner, such as kindness, compatibility, and shared values. By doing so, they can find someone who is a true match for them and build a fulfilling, long-lasting relationship. 10. They're not confident. Many people struggle to find true love because they lack confidence. This lack of self-esteem can cause them to feel unworthy of love and push potential partners away. They may worry about being rejected or fear that they're not good enough for the person they're interested in. Lack of confidence can also make people settle for less than they deserve. They may stay in relationships that are not fulfilling or with partners who mistreat them because they believe they can't do any better. Building self-confidence takes time and effort. It requires self-reflection, accepting and loving oneself, and stepping out of one's comfort zone. This can involve taking risks, trying new things, and facing one's fears. It's important to remember that confidence is attractive to others. When people are confident, they exude a positive energy that can be very appealing. So, working on one's confidence not only increases the chances of finding true love but also enhances one's overall quality of life. Building self-confidence takes time and effort, but it is essential for finding true love. It's important to work on oneself, take risks, and step out of one's comfort zone to attract the right partner. Remember, confidence is attractive and enhances one's overall quality of life. 11. They're not happy with themselves. People who are not happy with themselves often struggle to find true love. This is because they may seek validation and fulfillment from others, rather than finding it within themselves. When you are not happy with yourself, you may lack self-confidence and self-esteem, which can make it difficult to form meaningful relationships. If you constantly criticize yourself or feel insecure, you may not believe that you are worthy of love and may push potential partners away. You may also be more likely to settle for someone who is not a good match for you because you don't believe that you deserve better. It's important to work on yourself and your own happiness before seeking a relationship. This includes learning to love and accept yourself for who you are, addressing any negative self-talk or limiting beliefs, and developing a sense of self-worth and confidence. When you are happy with yourself and your life, you are more likely to attract healthy and fulfilling relationships. Working on yourself and finding happiness within is essential to finding true love. It's important to address any negative self-talk or limiting beliefs and develop a sense of self-worth and confidence. When you are happy with yourself and your life, you are more likely to attract healthy and fulfilling relationships. 12. They have unresolved past issues. Unresolved past issues can have a significant impact on one's ability to find true love. These issues can stem from childhood traumas, past relationships, or even family conflicts. When these issues remain unaddressed, they can cause emotional baggage, which can be difficult to overcome. Someone who has experienced abandonment in childhood may struggle with forming trusting relationships as an adult. Similarly, someone who has been in an abusive relationship may struggle with trusting others and opening up emotionally. It is essential to acknowledge and address these past issues in order to move forward and form healthy relationships. Seeking therapy or counseling can be a helpful step in this process. By taking the time to heal and work through these issues, individuals can increase their chances of finding true love and forming lasting connections. Addressing past issues is crucial to forming healthy relationships. Seeking therapy or counseling can be a helpful step in this process. By taking the time to heal and work through these issues, individuals can increase their chances of finding true love and forming lasting connections. 13. They're not meeting enough new people. One common reason why people struggle to find true love is because they're not meeting enough new people. Whether it's due to a busy work schedule, limited social circle, or a lack of effort in seeking out new opportunities, not meeting enough new people can severely limit one's dating pool. Meeting new people can involve a variety of activities, from attending social events and joining clubs or groups related to personal interests to online dating and using dating apps. However, some people may feel uncomfortable or nervous about putting themselves out there in such ways, which can contribute to their lack of success in finding love. It's important to remember that finding love often requires putting oneself in new and potentially uncomfortable situations. By opening oneself up to new experiences and making a conscious effort to meet new people, one can increase their chances of finding someone compatible and developing a fulfilling relationship. While it's natural to feel hesitant about meeting new people, it's important to take proactive steps in expanding one's social circle and dating pool. By doing so, one can increase their chances of finding true love and building a fulfilling relationship. 14. They're not putting in the effort. It's common for people to dream of finding true love, but many struggle to make it a reality. One of the main reasons for this is that they're not putting in the effort necessary to make a relationship work. This could mean not taking the time to communicate effectively, not making time for their partner, or not putting in the work to keep the relationship strong. For example, someone who is always too busy with work or other obligations to spend quality time with their partner will likely struggle to maintain a healthy relationship. Similarly, someone who constantly puts their own needs before their partner's will also find it difficult to build a lasting relationship. It's important to remember that relationships take work and effort from both partners, and it's not something that can be neglected if you want it to last. Couples must be willing to make compromises, communicate effectively, and put in the work to keep their relationship healthy. Relationships take effort and commitment from both partners to succeed. Neglecting the effort required will lead to struggles in finding true love. Number 15. They're not open to different types of people. One of the most common reasons why people struggle to find true love is that they're not open to different types of people. They may have a specific type or ideal in mind and only pursue those who fit that mold, ignoring or rejecting anyone who doesn't meet their standards. This narrow-mindedness can limit one's dating pool and prevent them from discovering new connections and experiences. It's important to remember that while having standards is good, it's also important to be open to people who may not fit the mold but still have great potential for a fulfilling relationship. It's important to recognize that every individual is unique, with their own strengths, weaknesses, and quirks. Being open to different types of people can broaden your perspective and increase your chances of finding someone who truly complements you and makes you happy. For example, if you typically only date people of a certain profession or social class, you may be missing out on meeting someone who has different qualities that you may appreciate. Being open to different types of people can also help you learn more about yourself and what you truly want in a partner. Bonus. Number 16. Too needy. Needy behavior can be a significant reason why some people struggle to find true love. Being too needy can be seen as a turn-off to potential partners and may push them away. Needy behavior can include constantly seeking attention, being overly emotional, or relying on a partner for validation and happiness. To overcome this challenge, individuals can work on building their self-confidence and self-worth. They can also focus on developing fulfilling friendships and hobbies to lessen the pressure on their romantic relationships. It's important to remember that a healthy relationship involves both individuals having their own independent lives and interests. In conclusion, finding true love can be a challenging and complex journey. However, by recognizing the reasons why you may be struggling and taking action to address these issues, you can improve your chances of finding a meaningful and fulfilling relationship. Whether it's working on yourself, being open to different types of people, or letting go of past issues, there are steps you can take to overcome these obstacles and find the love you deserve. So, don't give up hope and keep striving towards finding the perfect match. Thank you for watching, and remember to keep rising on. Subscribe to our channel, so you won't miss a thing, and our premium packages we offer here for free.